Have you ever stopped to wonder why some people remain sharp, full of energy, and in great health well into their 80s and 90s, while others constantly battle fatigue, infections, and a declining immune system? You might assume it's all about genetics or luck, but what if the real difference comes down to something as simple as your daily self-care routine? Most of us have been following the same hygiene habits for years, showering, brushing our teeth, maybe using some lotion, and we assume we're covering all the bases. But here's the surprising truth. There are 5 commonly ignored body parts that people, especially older adults, fail to clean properly. And that neglect can have serious consequences. When these areas don't get the attention they need, it can lead to chronic inflammation, recurring infections, and even a weakened immune system. New studies even suggest that poor hygiene in these neglected spots could contribute to heart disease, diabetes complications, and cognitive decline. The good news? Addressing these hygiene gaps is simple, takes only a few minutes a day, and can significantly boost your energy, improve circulation, and even support longevity. I never gave these overlooked hygiene mistakes much thought to myself until I had a conversation with Dr. Emma Harris, a geriatric specialist with over 30 years of experience in elderly care. What she revealed completely changed the way I approach personal hygiene. So today, I'm going to walk you through the 5 body parts most people forget to clean and why giving them just a little more attention could add years to your life. And don't worry, I'm not here to tell you to spend hours in the bathroom or buy expensive products. These are quick, practical tips that take just a few minutes but can make a huge difference in your overall health. Make sure to stick around until the end, because once you learn these 5 critical areas, you'll start noticing real improvements: fresher breath, better balance, fewer aches, and even improved sleep. But before we get started, do me a quick favor. If you care about your health and want more life-changing tips, hit the like button. It helps bring you more valuable content. And if you haven't already, subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a video that could help you live healthier and longer. Now, let's begin with one of the most unexpected yet crucially important parts of your body, your tongue. Picture this. You clean your kitchen every day, wipe down the EEI counters, scrub the sink, and take out the trash. But what if I told you there's one surface in your home collecting layers of grime, bacteria, and food debris that you're completely ignoring? That's exactly what's happening inside your mouth when you don't properly clean your tongue. Your tongue isn't just a muscle that helps you eat and speak. It's a breeding ground for bacteria. At any given moment, it can be home to over 700 different types of microorganisms, some beneficial, but many of them harmful. And here's where things get serious. Harmful bacteria lingering on your tongue can enter your bloodstream through tiny cuts or inflamed gums, a problem that becomes even more common as we age. Research has linked poor tongue hygiene to heart disease, diabetes complications, and even respiratory infections. Not taking care of your tongue properly can do more than just cause bad breath. It can dull your sense of taste, weaken your immune system, and lead to long-term health issues. Think of your tongue like an air filter in your home's heating system. If you never clean it, dust and debris accumulate, making the air around you stale and unhealthy. The good news? Keeping your tongue clean is quick, simple, and doesn't require expensive tools. How to properly clean your tongue. Here's an easy yet highly effective routine to keep your tongue fresh and healthy. Use a tongue scraper. This small, affordable tool, available at any pharmacy, is far more effective than simply brushing your tongue. Scrape gently from the back to the front. Don't apply too much pressure. Think of it like wiping dust off a countertop. You want to be thorough but not harsh. Repeat the motion 3-4 times. You'll likely notice a thin white or yellow film coming off. That's bacteria and dead cells that shouldn't stay in your mouth. Rinse thoroughly. Use water or an antibacterial mouthwash to flush away any remaining debris. When to do it? Morning. Clean your tongue before breakfast to remove bacteria that build up overnight. Night. Go gentler before bed since your tongue is more sensitive after a full day of use. This quick 3-minute habit can lead to noticeable improvements in your overall well-being. Unexpected benefits of cleaning your tongue. Revive your sense of taste. Many older adults report that within just a few weeks of regular tongue cleaning, flavors become more vibrant and enjoyable. Imagine experiencing your morning coffee or fresh fruit the way you used to. Strengthen your immune system. Your body constantly fights off bacteria. By reducing the bacterial load in your mouth, you lighten the burden on your immune system, allowing it to focus on other essential functions. Eliminate bad breath for good. Persistent bad breath is often caused by bacteria trapped on the tongue. Brushing and flossing alone won't fix it, but tongue cleaning will. Take Linda, a 67-year-old retiree who had neglected tongue cleaning for years. When she started using a scraper, she was shocked at how much better her food tasted within just 3 months. At her next dental visit, her dentist noticed healthier gums and less plaque buildup. Then there's Theodore, a 71-year-old retired teacher who had struggled with bad breath for years, despite brushing and flossing religiously. He was skeptical when I suggested tongue scraping, but after just 2 weeks, his problem disappeared. He no longer felt self-conscious in social situations, and his confidence skyrocketed. Tips to make it easier. Struggle with a gag reflex? Start by scraping from the middle of your tongue and gradually work your way back as you get used to the sensation. Pay attention to any unusual signs. If you notice persistent soreness, white patches, or discoloration, consult a doctor. It could be a sign of an underlying issue. Small, intentional habits like this can create a ripple effect, improving your long-term health in ways you never imagined. And here's the best part. This is just the first of 5 overlooked hygiene practices that can add years to your life. Are you ready for the next one? Stick with me because the next body part is even more surprising and even more essential to your overall health. Your feet, the foundation of your health. Take a moment to think about how much your feet do for you every single day. They support your weight, keep you moving, and maintain your balance. Yet for most people, foot care is an afterthought. A quick rinse in the shower, maybe a little lotion if they remember. But here's what most people don't realize. Neglecting proper foot hygiene can lead to failing to take proper care of your feet can lead to infections, nerve damage, and even life-altering conditions like diabetic complications. Poor foot hygiene doesn't just affect your feet, it impacts circulation, balance, and mobility, putting you at risk for swelling, chronic pain, and even dangerous falls. For people over 50, foot health is directly linked to overall well-being. Dr. Emma Harris, a specialist in senior health, explains it this way. Your feet are like the foundation of a house. If the base is weak or crumbling, everything above it, your posture, your joints, even your heart health, starts to suffer. That's why it's time to take foot care seriously before small issues turn into major health concerns. Your feet are surprisingly complex. Each one contains 26 bones, 33 joints, and over 100 muscles, tendons, and ligaments. That means a quarter of all the bones in your body are in your feet. But as we get older, circulation naturally slows down, making the feet one of the first places where health issues appear. Pay attention to these warning signs: swollen or constantly cold toes. This could signal poor circulation or heart problems. Redness, pale skin, or sudden changes in color. These might be early signs of diabetes complications or nerve damage. Burning or aching. Sensations. This could be neuropathy, which affects balance and movement. And if you have diabetes, foot care isn't just about comfort. It's about preventing infections, ulcers, and even amputations. Most people assume that standing in the shower lets the water do the work, but that's not enough. It's attentional. Foot care is key to preventing long-term problems. Step 1. Wash your feet the right way. Use a soft washcloth and mild soap to gently clean the tops, soles, and sides of your feet. Don't forget between your toes. This is where bacteria and fungus thrive. Think of it like cleaning window blinds. If you don't wipe between each slat, dust and grime build up. Use warm, not hot, water. Hot water dries out the skin, making it more prone to cracks and infections. Take your time. If balancing in the shower is difficult, sit down. A shower chair, tub edge, or small stool can make this process safer and more comfortable. But here's the part most people forget. Once your feet are clean, you might think the job is done. But washing is only half the battle. Imagine washing a sink full of dishes and then stacking them away while still wet. Would you do that? Of course not. The trapped moisture would breed mold and bacteria. Your feet work the same way. If you leave them damp, especially between the toes, you're inviting trouble. Just ask Thomas, a 73-year-old retiree who learned this the hard way. For years, he believed rinsing his feet in the shower was enough. Then, he started noticing discoloration between his toes that wouldn't go away. A doctor's visit confirmed what he never expected: a fungal infection. Like many older adults, Thomas spent hours each day in socks and shoes, creating a warm, moist environment perfect for bacteria and fungi. His doctor warned that without proper drying, the infection could spread, leading to painful cracks or sores. But here's the good news. Once Thomas committed to washing and thoroughly drying his feet every night, his infection cleared up within weeks. Even more surprising, his balance improved. The nagging discomfort while walking disappeared, and his feet felt stronger and more stable, giving him a renewed sense of independence. And the best part? Most people get this simple step wrong. Once your feet are thoroughly clean, don't rush through drying them. Grab a soft, clean towel dedicated just to your feet and be meticulous when drying every part of your feet, the tops, soles, and especially between your toes. Lift each toe slightly and dab gently but firmly to absorb moisture. Avoid rubbing aggressively. The goal is to remove every trace of moisture. Never leave your feet damp. Moisture trapped between your toes provides the perfect environment for fungal infections like athlete's foot to develop. But drying your feet isn't the only step that matters. Moisturizing with precision. As we age, the skin on our feet becomes drier, leading to cracks, peeling, and discomfort, particularly in colder weather or dry climates. Here's how to keep your feet healthy. Apply a small amount of moisturizer to the tops and soles of your feet and gently massage it in. This will help keep the skin soft and prevent painful cracks, but never moisturize between your toes. Trapped moisture between the toes can counteract your hard work and encourage fungal growth. Think of it like a balancing act. Hydrate where needed, dry where necessary. Daily foot inspection. Your feet as an early warning system. Beyond cleaning, drying, and moisturizing, daily foot inspection is crucial. Your feet are like the dashboard lights of your body. They can signal the first signs of serious health problems. Take a moment each day to check for discoloration, redness, or pale skin, persistent soreness that lasts longer than usual, small cuts, cracks, or sores that won't heal, swelling, cold toes, or tingling sensations. These could be early signs of poor circulation, infections, or even diabetes complications. Don't ignore them. If something doesn't look or feel right, see a doctor right away. Catching problems early can prevent long-term damage. Your feet carry you through life, so take care of them. The hidden risks of neglecting your armpits. Now that we've covered foot care, let's move on to another body part that often goes neglected but can have a major impact on your overall health: your armpits. Most people think of their armpits as just the place where sweat and odor accumulate, so they apply deodorant and move on. However, your underarms play a crucial role in your body's ability to detoxify and fight infections. Your armpits contain lymph nodes, small yet powerful structures responsible for filtering toxins, draining waste, and keeping your immune system strong. When neglected, sweat, bacteria, and dead skin cells can build up in your armpits, clogging pores and leading to itchy rashes, irritation, and persistent odor that deodorant can't fix. Over time, Residue from antiperspirants and deodorants can accumulate, trapping toxins and even causing inflammation of the lymph nodes. If left untreated, clogged pores in your armpits can develop into painful infections or abscesses, which are much harder to treat than to prevent. Helen Carter, an expert in lymphatic health, explains it simply. Your underarms act like a natural drainage system. If they become clogged with product buildup, sweat, and bacteria, your body struggles to eliminate waste properly. Over time, this can weaken your immune system. So if you've been relying only on deodorant to care for your underarms, it's time to change that. Many people unknowingly get underarm care wrong, but here's the right approach. Start in the shower with warm water. This opens your pores and makes it easier to remove sweat and debris. Use a soft washcloth or a gentle sponge. Your underarm skin is delicate, so avoid scrubbing too hard. Move in different directions. Circular motions first, then up and down, finally, side to side, just like polishing a fragile crystal. This method ensures you remove buildup thoroughly without irritating your skin. When selecting soap, harsh, heavily scented soaps can disrupt your skin's natural balance. Instead, opt for a mild, fragrance-free cleanser. This helps prevent rashes and irritation. After washing, rinse thoroughly. Any soap residue left behind can dry out your skin, leading to itching and discomfort. Make sure to rinse until the water runs clear. Take Olivia, a 65-year-old retired teacher who had dealt with recurring underarm rashes for years. She used to think it was just a part of aging. However, once she switched to a mild, unscented soap and took a more intentional approach to washing, she noticed a remarkable transformation. She recalls, "I used to deal with irritated, bumpy skin constantly. But once I learned how to wash my underarms properly and rinse thoroughly, it was like night and day. Those issues just vanished." Once you've washed and rinsed your underarms, the next step is just as important but often overlooked: drying properly. If you've ever thrown damp clothes into the laundry and forgotten about them, you know how they can start to smell musty and grow bacteria. The same happens if moisture lingers in your underarms after a shower. This residual moisture creates the perfect breeding ground for bacteria and fungi to thrive. It can also cause irritation, redness, and rashes, and even lead to clogged pores, painful bumps, ingrown hairs, or infections. The solution? Dry with care. Step out of the shower and gently pat your underarms dry with a soft, clean towel. Don't rub aggressively, as that can cause tiny abrasions where bacteria may settle. Just like with your feet, having a dedicated towel for sensitive areas can help prevent bacteria from spreading. Allow your underarms to air out for a moment before applying deodorant. This brief pause allows your skin to settle, reducing the risk of irritation and helping your deodorant work more effectively. Once dry, you'll likely notice a difference. Your underarm skin will feel smoother, less irritated, and fresher. Here's something fascinating. Your armpits house over 20 lymph nodes that help filter toxins and support your immune system. This means underarm hygiene isn't just about staying fresh. It's a small but powerful way to protect your body's defenses. Try this routine for just a week, and you might be surprised by the results. Smoother skin, free from clogged pores and rough textures, less irritation and redness, as bacteria and sweat buildup won't have a chance to linger, a noticeable reduction in body odor, because when you remove the bacteria causing the odor, there's nothing left to fuel the smell. Take Olivia, the 65-year-old retired teacher. After years of dealing with irritation and bumps, she finally experienced relief from a simple change to her hygiene routine. And here's something even more interesting. Some people have reported feeling better overall health after addressing their underarm hygiene, as it directly impacts the body's detoxification process. Your body takes around 20,000 breaths every single day. Yet how often do we stop to think about the quality of those breaths? Breathing is automatic. It happens without effort or thought. But the truth is, most people aren't breathing as effectively as they could be. Over time, poor breathing can drain your energy, disrupt your sleep, and even affect your brain function. Your nose is one of the most powerful natural air filters in the world. It's designed to filter out dust, allergens, and harmful bacteria before they ever reach your lungs. However, just like the air filter in your home, your nasal passages require regular maintenance. When you neglect your nose, microscopic irritants, dust, pollen, and pollutants build up. This makes it harder for your body to filter out harmful particles, leading to inflamed airways. The result? Frequent stuffy noses, increased snoring, and restless sleep. Poor nasal hygiene has been linked to higher rates of respiratory infections and even reduced oxygen flow to the brain. Think about it. If your nose isn't working at full capacity, neither is the rest of your body. Helen Carter, a respiratory health expert, describes the nose as a built-in security system for your body. It filters out harmful particles, humidifies the air you breathe, and ensures that your lungs receive the cleanest, healthiest oxygen possible. But just like any filter, when your nose becomes clogged, everything downstream suffers. As we age, our body's natural defenses slow down, making it even more important to keep your nasal passages clean, not only for comfort, but also for better breathing, better sleep, and better overall health. How to properly clean your nose, and why it matters. To take care of your nose, start your day with a gentle nasal rinse. A quick splash of warm water around your nostrils can clear away overnight dust and mucus buildup. You can also use a saline spray or a neti pot for a deeper, clean. Saline sprays act like a refreshing shower for your nose, flushing out irritants and improving airflow. A neti pot can be a game changer if you suffer from seasonal allergies or frequent congestion. Additionally, try breathing in steam to open up your airways. A warm shower or inhaling steam from a bowl of hot water can loosen stubborn mucus, making it easier to breathe. Add a few drops of eucalyptus or peppermint oil to elevate the experience, soothing your nasal passages and instantly refreshing your breathing. How to blow your nose the right way. Be mindful of how you blow your nose. Many people blow too hard, which can actually force mucus deeper into the sinuses, leading to irritation and pressure. The best way to blow your nose is to gently clear, one nostril at a time, into a soft tissue. Afterward, wash your hands thoroughly to keep germs at bay. The life-changing benefits of better nasal care. When you begin focusing on nasal hygiene, the benefits might surprise you. Clearer breathing and less congestion. Fewer sniffles and improved airflow throughout the day. Deeper, more restful sleep. No more waking up stuffy, fewer interruptions from snoring, improved energy levels, and overall health. By prioritizing nasal hygiene, you can significantly enhance the quality of your life, and it only takes a few minutes a day to make a noticeable difference. Proper nasal care can not only enhance your breathing, but also boost your energy levels and brain function. As more oxygen reaches your brain, you experience less brain fog and more alertness, helping you feel more awake and refreshed throughout the day. Regular nasal hygiene helps prevent allergy flare-ups by keeping irritants out of your system before they can cause trouble. Take James, a 69-year-old retired construction worker who had chronic congestion for decades. He spent years assuming that his stuffy nose was simply part of getting older. "I spent years assuming my stuffy nose was just a part of aging," he recalls. But once he started using a saline spray and breathing in steam each morning, it felt like someone flipped a switch. "I could finally breathe again," he said, amazed at the difference. Similarly, Bella, a 76-year-old gardening enthusiast, had always woken up feeling sluggish and stuffy. "It felt like my head was full of cotton every morning," she remembers. After incorporating a nasal care routine, Bella started waking up feeling refreshed, not groggy. "I never realized how much my breathing was affecting my energy," she says. Many people struggle with nighttime congestion, waking up feeling stuffy and unable to breathe clearly. While many chalk this up to aging or allergies, the truth is that nightly congestion is avoidable. James's story is a perfect example. After years of inhaling sawdust and grime on job sites, he accepted his chronic congestion as part of aging. But when he started waking up gasping for air every few hours, he knew something wasn't right. James made one small change. He added a simple nasal cleaning routine to his mornings and nights. The result? It was like flipping a switch, he says. I could finally breathe again. Bella, too, swears by her daily saline rinse. Before incorporating this into her routine, she woke up feeling like her head was stuffed with cotton. Now, after using the saline spray, it feels like a fog has lifted. I breathe easier and feel more awake, Bella shares. Taking care of your nasal passages is one of the easiest ways to improve your breathing, sleep quality, and energy levels. Here's how to do it properly. Start your day with a quick rinse. Splash warm water around your nostrils to wash away any overnight dust or mucus buildup. This simple step can make a significant difference. Use a saline spray. A saline spray works like a refreshing shower for your nose, flushing out allergens and opening up your airways. If you need a deeper clean, try a neti pot. This small, teapot-like device uses a saline solution to cleanse your sinuses, providing instant relief. Blow your nose the right way. Many people pinch both nostrils and blow hard, but this forces mucus deeper into your sinuses. Instead, gently blow one nostril at a time into a soft tissue. Afterward, wash your hands thoroughly to prevent spreading germs. Try a steam treatment. Step into a warm shower and inhale deeply, letting the steam loosen mucus naturally. For a more thorough cleanse, place your face over a bowl of hot water, drape a towel over your head to trap the steam, and breathe slowly. Want to take it a step further? Add a few drops of eucalyptus or peppermint oil. These oils instantly open up your airways and make breathing feel effortless. As we age, even the tiniest aspects of our personal hygiene can have a significant impact on our overall health and comfort. Take belly button cleaning, for example. Jane, a 78-year-old retiree, never thought much about her belly button. She often noticed a faint musty smell, but couldn't quite figure out where it was coming from. I kept thinking it was my clothes, my soap, or even my diet, she confessed. But when she started making belly button cleaning part of her daily routine, the smell disappeared completely. Even more surprising, she found that the skin around her stomach started feeling softer and healthier. This story is a reminder that our bodies are interconnected systems, and even the smallest overlooked areas, like the belly button, can impact our well-being. Hormonal shifts, medications, and slower skin cell turnover as we age can subtly affect our body's natural scent and skin health. A small, intentional habit, like belly button cleaning, can help restore freshness and prevent discomfort in ways you might never expect. While regular cleaning is usually sufficient to keep your belly button fresh and free from problems, it's important to watch for any unusual changes. See a doctor if you notice persistent redness or irritation, which could indicate an infection, unusual discharge or itching, possibly signaling a bacterial or fungal issue, pain that doesn't go away, especially if you have a history of piercings. Old piercings can sometimes develop hidden infections years later. If you have diabetes or a weakened immune system, small infections can escalate quickly if left untreated. A daily cleanse can act as an easy but powerful defense. Even if your belly button piercing has healed years ago, it's still important to perform regular maintenance. Jewelry can trap bacteria, sweat, and dead skin cells, leading to irritation or even infection. Keep in mind that a piercing hole never fully closes and remains a small pocket where buildup can accumulate. If you have a piercing, take a moment each day to gently clean around the jewelry with warm water and mild soap. After cleaning, dry it completely to prevent moisture from lingering in the piercing. Pay attention to any signs of redness or sensitivity, as these may indicate early signs of buildup or infection. Who would have thought that something as simple as cleaning your belly button could make such a difference in your hygiene and comfort? From your tongue to your feet, armpits, nose, and even your belly button, these small and easy-to-implement habits can lead to fewer infections and irritations boost circulation, and support your immune health. Ultimately, these changes help you feel fresher, cleaner, and more energized every day. It's your turn. Now that you've learned how small habits can make a big difference, which ones will you start adding to your routine? Drop a comment below and let me know. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more simple, science-backed ways to live your best life. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.